what 10 designer fragrances would I keep if I had to throw out all the other designer fragrances I own? So I have to pick 10 and the rest go away. I've got to be honest with you, this was a hell of a video to make, and there are tons.
Hey winners, Omar here. Today we're playing a fun game. Keep 10 fragrances in your collection for life and throw out the rest, which is a bit over the top for a YouTube video, but it's popular amongst fragrance reviewers, and of course School of Scents had to jump in on this occasion. So we're going to show you 10 fragrances that I cannot live without, and it's going to be 2 from each category that we usually cover. Those are going to be versatile, easy daily wear dumb reach fragrances, 2 date night fragrances, 2 for the summer, 2 for clubbing or partying, and then finally 2 for the professional office or school environment. Before we start, guys, I want to say a massive thank you for 3,000 subscribers. It only feels like yesterday. Thank you for 2,000 subscribers. We were at 2K. And congratulations to our winner of our recent giveaway, Griff Star. I love your idea, man. That would be a dream come true, to go into one of the big houses factories and show you guys the process from start to finish. Maybe one day, and I think that would get 1 million views. There were lots of creative ideas, guys. Thank you for submitting them. It was difficult to choose one. So congrats, man. You have won this 30ml bottle of Montblanc Explorer. Let's get into it. Class is in session. These are the versatile picks. I'll start off with Bleu de Chanel first of all. This is iconic now. This started off the blue genre. In my opinion, this is a shower gel that cannot be beat in terms of class. This is pure elegance for shower gels. I think other shower gels are nice, but this will outlast all of them. So if you want something that will last for you forever, if you want a signature that will be around for a long time, go for Bleu de Chanel. Then we have this, Sartorial by Penhaligons. This is a barbershop fragrance. It's not safe and accessible like Bleu de Chanel, but if you like this genre, this is probably the best barbershop fragrance to have ever been created. It's beautiful, it's elegant, it even surpasses Chanel fragrances. It's a metallic honey barbershop scent. Barbershop scents are soapy, lavender-based perfumes that have a more classic style, but this smells modern. It's extraordinary. I recently picked this up and it's going to be in my collection forever. If you guys disagree with the statement of this being the best barbershop, what do you think beats this? List it down below. Next up, we have date night scents. We'll start off with La Nuit de l'Homme Le Parfum. That's right, not the original. I think the glory days of the original are over. It's not only been reformulated in its performance, but the scent itself is so weak nowadays. It's so watered down. I don't think it really does much for myself anymore. But this is one of the sexiest bad boy perfumes you'll ever wear. It takes away the cardamom from the original and makes it a very punchy lavender pepper fragrance. It's still sweet. It's so alluring. It gets a lot of compliments. I'm so confident in recommending this to you guys because this has gotten me a lot of compliments, and my friends who have bought this because of me, they get a lot of compliments as well. So do not sleep on the Le Parfum. This smells better and performs better. It lasts 6 hours on my skin. Then we have the original Le Male. Now this has also been reformulated, but it's still excellent to my nose. I'm getting 6 hours still with this. It's not a clubbing fragrance anymore. It's now a date night fragrance, but it's so sexy. It's got this vanilla in here that Francis Kurkdjian, the master perfumer, just made it so beautiful. It's addictive, still gets compliments, softer, but it's still a perfectly blended fragrance. There's nothing more perfect than the original Le Male. Next, we have our 2 summer picks. We'll start off with Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Eau Intense, a massive compliment monster. In my eyes, this is how a man should smell in warm weather. This is extremely sexy. This is basically a perfect summer scent. It's bright, clean, yet sexy, masculine, gets so many compliments, lasts a really long time. It smells like a salty oceanic sea breeze. The original light blue was a superstar, and this just improves it. This will definitely be in the Hall of Fame for all of perfumery. Next up, we have Allure Homme Sport, the original by Chanel. Another compliment monster in my collection. It's not your typical tropical scent on the beach. It takes the Chanel powdery DNA with woods, aquatics. It's super transparent, super easy to wear, can be worn all year round in all situations, but it definitely shines in the warmer weather. Next to Bleu de Chanel, this is also extremely safe and it's my favorite Allure Homme fragrance from the line. Next up, we have clubbing or partying fragrances. We'll start off with Toy Boy. We've talked about this a lot on the channel already, but it's a sexy new release from 2019 that has pear and rose, which makes this unique and lasts a monstrous amount of time, 12 hours, super loud, and can be worn as a signature, which makes this an even better clubbing fragrance. You get good value for money from this. Funny looking bottle, but a beautiful scent with a lot of compliments coming your way. Next up, we have Versace Eros, either version. Today I have the Flame, which for me actually gets more compliments than the original. And I think this has been overly criticized. A lot of people said this was an unnecessary release, which I don't think is true. I think it does enough things differently to the original. This has a lot more freshness, a lot more spice, and it's blended a lot more smoothly. The original starts off with apple and mint and just goes straight to vanilla. It doesn't have any blend to it at all, really. It's very simplistic, very easy to like, still a great fragrance. Whilst this has more complexity to it, I feel if you go easy on the trigger, you can wear this in more environments like casual wear or on dates. I don't think you need to own both versions, but either one definitely should fit into your collection. And I know the new Eau de Parfum of Eros has come out. What do you guys think? Should we review that as well? If anyone knows how we can get it in the UK, let me know. Finally, we have the office category. Let's start off with Prada Amber Pour Homme. For me, this is what Prada L'Homme should have been. This has the same professional, powdery nature from Prada L'Homme, but this has a lot more character. It uses saffron instead of iris. It's got more spice, more interesting ingredients. It's more sexy as well compared to Prada L'Homme, but still extremely professional, ready for business. Excellent fragrance to have in your collection and slightly forgotten about, unfortunately. And the last one, you do not need to have this in your collection. I told you guys I'm obsessed with barbershop fragrances. This is polarizing. A lot of people hate this. Yves Saint Laurent Kouros. It's an animalic fragrance that has a clean barbershop side to it as well, but you have to be bold and have a lot of balls to pull this off. It's extremely masculine. It smells a little bit dirty, but if you start to understand this scent profile, you become addicted to it. Kouros has a lot of haters, but the people who love it are extremely dedicated to it. I've had one friend who works in a perfume shop tell me that when people do buy Kouros, they never buy just one bottle. This is the scent you buy 4 or 5 bottles of, because you know it has to be in your collection. It's a style from the 80s that no longer exists today, but still a top seller for the brand. Unfortunately, guys, I now have to put the rest of my collection in the bin, but let me know which one fragrance in your collection can you not live without, and which one fragrance would you not mind putting in the bin. I'll see you next time, winners. Class dismissed. Okay, Acqua di Gio. We got 1 million. We got CK1.